Hello everyone, I want to welcome you back to Kathy's Creole Kitchen, and I want to apologize for not posting a video for Mother's Day. And I'm not sure if I didn't do one this past weekend. I don't think I did, but the reason being is that May is a busy month for me. It's like half of my family's birthdays are in May, and then of course Mother's Day. So with all that celebration, I just didn't have the time. But today I'm going to make something really special for you. This is my mother's favorite. It's blackberries and dumplings. This is traditionally a southern Louisiana dish because blackberries grew wild. They were easy to find, and I'm going to give you the ingredients right now so that we can get started. For this blackberry syrup, I have 3 cups of blackberries, 1 cup of sugar, and 2 cups of water. And that's it. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make it. But then for the dumplings, I have 2 cups of flour, 4 tablespoons of sugar, a half teaspoon of salt. The salt is real important. Normally I don't put salt in stuff, but this really needs the salt. 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 cup of milk. I need 1 large egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla, but we're gonna get to that a little later. But the first step we're gonna do is we're going to put the water, and I usually do mine in an iron kettle. This is just the way I like to do it because it makes it so wonderful and simple. So you just pour the water in there, and the heat gets regulated really well. So let me turn on the heat, and you want to put it on a high heat, and then you add the cup of sugar, and I use organic sugar. Everything I have, I try to use organic milk, everything. The berries are all organic. So you're going to want to stir this until it dissolves. We're just going to have it on that high heat and stir it until it dissolves. Doesn't take very long. And then we're going to add the blueberries to it, and then I'm going to cook it down. And you want to cook it down until it's bubbling, because when you make the dumplings, you want the dumplings to cook. You're going to cook them for about 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes on each side. You're going to cook them on the first side, let them cook for 5 minutes, let's say 5 minutes, and then after 5 minutes you're going to flip them over so the other side will cook, because when you cut them open you want it to have a wonderful cake-like texture. So let's take a look at this. And guys, please, when I make these videos and you try it, you prepare it for me, please make sure to leave me some notes or suggestions and tell me how you liked it, what you did, and did you have to adjust some things. Let me know, because I really do like that feedback. Please like my videos, and please get your friends to subscribe to my videos. I don't know if I should keep doing this if I don't get any feedback from you guys. So please, please guys, like the videos and subscribe to my page, Kathy's Creole Kitchen. So this is almost dissolved. Not quite. It's hot. Okay, so now we're going to add the blackberries in here, and we're going to let them cook. We're going to let them cook until they start boiling and thickening up. So I'm gonna let that do that, and then when we get ready to make the dumplings, I will get right back to you. Okay, so the syrup is at a rolling boil, so I'm going to just let it roll and boil while I make the dumplings. But I'm going to turn it down to medium-low, I think. I'm going to turn it to a medium-low and let it continue to cook. So in the meantime, we're going to take the 2 cups of flour, the 4 tablespoons of sugar, the half teaspoon of salt. Oops, sticking to it. The humid weather. I mean, we have like 88% humidity, so it's really bad today. A tablespoon of baking powder, and the 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. So, I forgot to get my little whisk. We're gonna whisk this all together so that it's nice and evenly mixed. Then we're gonna take the egg, break the egg in there, pour the milk, mix that all in there, and then we're gonna add the teaspoon of vanilla. So let's mix all this in there, and in the meantime, the cobbler is still cooking. And we're going to get these nice and mixed. This is going to be so good. And if you'd like your dough a little sweeter, you can put a little more sugar in it, but I find that 4 tablespoons is enough. It's usually enough. 4 tablespoons is usually enough. So, got that all mixed, and then we're gonna stir. And then, what we're gonna do is, once I get this all mixed up, we're gonna drop it by tablespoons into the syrup. And this is how the syrup looks. This is how it kind of looks. I don't know if you can see it real well, but it seems kind of watery, but it's not. It's gonna thicken up. And once you put the dough in it, because you want it to absorb the dough in the dumplings. So, I'm going to set this to the side. And I'm getting a spoon, probably just a tablespoon like this. And we're gonna pick it up, roll it around, and I'm gonna dump it in there, just like so. And remember, you're gonna do it for 5 minutes on each side. So let me get those all put in there, and then we're gonna do it for 5 minutes on each side. Okay, so I have let these dumplings cook in a covered kettle. I'll put a lid on it. I cooked them for 5 minutes on one side. I flipped them over and I cooked them for another like 7 or 8 minutes. I'm gonna off the heat. Gotta take the lid off. Delicious. No. I'm gonna scoop it out. I like big dumplings because, you know, they're just so good. So we'll get that in there. Get some of the berries on it. Looking so delicious. Let me just tell you, this is super hot. So you have to be super careful when you eat it. The little hair is all lopsided because it's not pinned good. Okay, so take a look at it. Look at it. I wish you had smell-o-vision. Open the dumpling up. See how it looks like cake on the inside? Looks like a beautiful cake. So I'm not gonna be crazy enough to bite this because, well, it's super hot. But let's see, maybe I can take a little pinch off. Show you how the inside looks like that. Really nice. So good. Oh, super hot. So you generally need to put it in a bowl to serve it to your people, a saucer or whatever. But you have to let it cool off a few minutes because if they bite into this, it's like super hot. You can serve it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. But like I say, it's a delicious treat. And for the blackberry syrup, sorry, I don't know, I get blueberries, blackberries. For the blackberry syrup, all you do is you get a cup of sugar, a cup of water, or 2 cups of water, and 3 cups of blackberries, and you just cook it down real low, and then you make the batter. The batter is made with 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of milk, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, just I will post all the ingredients on my YouTube page as I normally do for you to be able to make it. And then you just look at the video and you have step-by-step instructions. I hope you enjoyed the video today. I hope you will join me next week for Kathy's Creole Kitchen. Please leave me comments and subscribe to my page. Thank you so much for joining me once again. Y'all have a great week, rest of your week, and a joyous weekend. Thank you so much for joining me at Kathy's Creole Kitchen. Bye-bye.